very controversial piece all in itself because some people have different perspectives and opinions and facts. I want to get this first one to Chesley. Chesley, I would love to hear your perspectives on, like, what are your thoughts on the phrase black on black? Because I know people say, well, it's either black on black or black homicide, but you can't say black on black because politically that's incorrect. But you got to call it something. But I would like to hear your perspective on this so we can jump this off. What are your perspectives, brother?
Well, it's just homicide. So
Mm-hmm.
the issue I have with the term black on black crime is this. I have never in my life heard anyone say white on white crime.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard anyone say Native American on Native American crime, Asian on Asian crime. I've just never heard that term. I've only heard black on black crime. Now, if we're talking about the significance in crime rates in African American communities, that is something that needs to be addressed.
Okay.
But it's not just an issue of race. It's an issue of, you have economic status, you have social status, you have, communities of high density of populations where you have an absence of employment. And most of them are in, a lot of these areas are in food deserts. So you don't have resources, you don't have jobs, you have economic plight, you have all of these things working together, and they happen to be in areas that are significant communities of color for historical reasons. And then you say,
Mm-hmm.
oh, but it's black on black crime. Now, you can go to other countries around the world, like, in Russia of the former Soviet Union, there are areas that have crime that are higher than Chicago, higher than Baltimore. I have never heard anyone say, this is just some Russian on Russian crime or white on white crime is a problem. People always look at the governmental failures, the social economical status, and they look at it and say that the reason that you have so much crime is because of these things that have been happening over generations. So why don't we say that when we talk about African Americans? When we talk about black people in America? No, we simplify it to say black on black crime, which is a nice way of saying, why are these black people just killing each other? It's a nice way of putting the thought into your mind that we are genetically inspired to commit crimes against ourselves. It's ridiculous. Let's talk about the reasons the issues are there. Let's talk about the problems that there are and start to address those problems instead of just saying we have to stop black on black crime. Because you're never going to stop it with a catchphrase. You're only going to stop it with actions and doing things in the community.